Assalamu alaikum. Ama wanasemanga aje? Jumi sijaijua. But today you're with Muguimii, or as I say, the huntress, and I am with
the politically correct Brian King.
And
Shillah Lwangu. I was to say hi in Kiswahili. Mbona umeniambia end?
Sasa si bado unaweza ongea na Kiswahili ukitaka.
Wasahlan masahlan. Wapenzi watazamaji. Kwa majina naitwa Shillah Lwangu. Karibu.
And today is Toto On Podcast with children for children by children and in general everybody, including you who's watching. So today the topic we're going to be talking about is gender responsibility. As per what I heard people saying or I researched, gender responsibility is this thing that society puts wanatuwekelea hivi ka gunia ya waru kwa mgongo sa ubebane nayo hadi ukufe. Now those are things we're not supposed to be following according to me, but I have to know their opinion on it. This is how females and males are supposed to be following. So females are supposed to be doing this, male are supposed to be doing this. So that's in general what gender responsibility is according to me. And I want to hear from Our Majesty and Shillah. What do they think about it?
Okay, so His Majesty has very interesting views. So, number one, gender roles are slowly being phased out. They're being replaced with something called female privilege and male privilege. So, I'll tell you guys about that just a bit more, but I want to hear what Shillah thinks about gender roles.
I'm curious to know what is female and male privilege. So, to me, gender responsibility refers to the societal expectation towards individuals. Because you're a male or you're a female, society expects you to do certain things, behave a certain way. So that's my view on gender responsibility.
You heard from our scholar. Chopi wetu. Muna venye nime-explain. Our scholar. So, okay, personally for me, I feel like kutoka kitambo, females have been allowed so much things to do by the society and to act in certain ways that are not even fair. Because I was talking to these guys, like, kabla tuanze kuroll, na walikuwa wananiambia ati sijui, ati a man can buy the food, alafu sasa mimi nipike, ni make sure umelala vizuri.
That's women.
Where is only your work supposed to be providing? What is that?
You think providing is the easy part?
Who said they can't provide? You just tell me.
Let me give you guys context. Let me give them context. So I'd put the situation here, and I was like, you're living with your sister, either smaller or older, and this boy, the brother, brings food to, like, for supper. We're talking about supper.
Na pesa yake.
Yes, na pesa yake. This dude buys food, brings it to the table. We're talking about chicken rice. Sawa. Mandem really likes the chicken tikka, so he buys spices and condiments and everything, and he brought the chicken and the rice. That's how. And I was like, is it the responsibility of the sister to cook? But then there was a lot of contradictions. So I want to change that story a bit. I am living with a friend of mine. So my best friend. He's also a dude. So and I bought the food. Who is supposed to cook?
See, he can cook.
Who?
See your other friend who hasn't bought the food.
Then how is that situation any different than if I'm living with my sister?
I'm your friend.
It makes sense. It actually makes sense.
I'm your friend. We're living together, and now you brought food, so nikupikie. Kwani tuweze enda kupika wote?
Na si mimi nimeleta food. Wewe unafanya nini kwani?
Hello.
What is your role here?
Sometimes na surprising him. Namwambia tulia.
That's being nice. Being kind. Leta food, enda jikoni pika. Serve, pakua, leta hapo, chukule, toa hizo vitu kwa meza.
Remember when I mentioned female privilege? Now I don't have to explain it. You all can see it.
Lakini sasa princess treatment is deserved.
Umona princess treatment. That's exactly what female privilege is, because for some reason women feel like they deserve to be treated better, okay? But they don't understand that the only reason society decided that women should be treated better was because they had specific roles in the society that required them to be treated better, required them to be treated and pampered with food and special things, because all they were doing was cooking and taking care of the men. So if a woman is not cooking and taking care of the men, hakuna princess treatment. If you want the playing field to be equal, it is equal. Tupatane kwa field. If I'm buying food, you are cooking, okay? If you're buying food, I am cooking. If I'm providing school fees, you are providing rent. That is what equal treatment is in marriage. When we're talking about boys and girls, like sisi mimi na wewe Marshall here, there is no equal treatment. Hakuna ati wewe ukikatch unaanza sijui kulia and we all have to stop doing whatever we're doing and comfort you. No. We continue moving on. Tatupata mbele. That is what equal treatment is. And unfortunately, a lot of girls don't get that.
saju tunaongelelea genders and oil na umemention kulia. I just had to ask, ikitunanisimanga akili, mbona mwanaume azilia mbele yako? Ama it's something that society has raised you up to say that you can't cry in front of a lady and can't be open, and umwambie by then niko na shida fulani na face and I'm going through this na machozi yanguke. Mnasikianga nikaa umedungwa na ukazikwa 6 feet ground ukiweza lia mbele ya mtu.
Actually, I have a different...
Most of the men I meet wanakuanga
actually
make an answer that. That's Shillah and I'll tell you why.
Basically, it's kwanza I'll quote this book. Kwa wale tulifanya chozi la heri. Sawa, I'll quote it vizuri sana. I think there's a woman in that book that told
Mama ya Ridha.
Naam, alimwambia. Ilikuwa Mama Ridha, mwanaume afai kulia mbele ya halaiki, si ndio? Anafumbika hisia. Like you're supposed to hide your feelings.
A man is supposed to hide his feelings.
Yeah. Machozi ya kumbiwa majimbu ya, you see like literally that woman was trying to tell like society venye like women wanajaribu, unaona, this is a woman was telling a man. Sasa basically ni kitu amegrow akijua, it's societal. And also it's just in boys. It's just in boys. Why would you cry?
That is all about men to gender roles. Male are supposed to do this.
Let me tell
that's
you
your
guys
perspective, but that's true actually.
What do you mean? Because I'm a boy. Are you a boy? Of course it's my perspective. So you're talking about why boys don't cry.
Yeah, but me have met boys who cry in public.
Okay.
You want to say they're not boys?
All right. No. The thing is, here's the thing. To be honest, I know a lot of my friends. Sasa when they won't cry. What you guys think they won't cry in public? Boys actually cry, but around their bros. Sasa around people that they know won't judge them. The only reason boys do not cry in public, boys do not express even any emotion that is not vulnerable, is because women and girls, I don't know about women, but girls have a tendency of taking advantage of any vulnerability that a boy presents himself with to completely destroy and deconstruct that person's ego and esteem. If a boy cries here, to be honest, if I was here to cry, Omar and Eric wouldn't even, like, to be honest, it wouldn't really be something that really bothers them. But you'll turn it into such a big deal because you're here saying that boys should be vulnerable, but you don't understand what exactly being vulnerable is. Being vulnerable also means being supported. Are you ready to support vulnerable boys? Are you ready to support a boy who's actually emotionally vulnerable?
Yes,
no,
very ready.
No.
That is something
needy. Those are the words you guys use.
Sisemi atuende ulie mbele ya wasichana G70 ama class upigwe ulie, but if you have personal relationships with people, like Bran, I'm friends with you and you come and cry and tell me this has been happening, I'll actually not take advantage but try my best to help you because akilangu itakuwa zile za jayo na Bran.
Umeona when you're falling ushikiliangi banyasi, you look for something strong to hold. Like otherwise, when you want to lean on something,
women are weak.
No, listen. Don't, that is something else. You should learn to listen, kwanza.
Oh my God.
So when you are leaning on something, you need it to be stable. Sindio? To be honest, if you yourself cannot portray yourself as strong and able to handle your own emotions, why would I let you handle mine? Yeah?
Who told you
wewe usaizi ukianza kulia utatafuta ule mtoto mdogo mwenye anacheza baiskeli pale hivyo mwenye akianguka hata analia. You need someone who's different. Strong.
You know, when women try to when girls try to show they are strong, that brings out their masculinity in themselves. But sasa nyinyi boys, mtaka kujua ni which chapter we showed our masculinity in us so that mjue sisi pia ni strong. Obviously, like me, I will tell you for a fact, I'm strong. I am strong, believe me. Ukiona na shed tears, that's extreme. That's truly extreme. I just don't in public. Kitu ingine, let's just advocate for gender roles. Sometimes hizi gender roles zenye tuna discuss hapa ati sijui boys or girls zilikuwa inherited, zilikuwa kutoka kitambo. Ni venye tu sasa tunajaribu ku redefine them. Sawa. Let's pursue our interest regardless of whether we are female or we are male. That's how we're going to live in peace with one another with this gender role responsibility thing. Because if we pursue our interest and do things to kisikizana, they're like, bro, if I bring food, you cook. If you bring food, I cook. Simple. Hakutakuwa na chaos. We will have to understand. Friend, naishi na mas
achana na hiyo jina. Achana na hiyo jina. Niko na jina 4. Niko na jina 4.
Niko na muscles.
So like
sema tu Njoki siwezi kufa.
Kama tunaishi na yeye. So like nikileta food apike, we are friends obviously. tutasikizana. So it's all about you guys mna understand each other. Msianze kusema gender roles hapa. At the end of it, ni kuongea. It's how you portray it. Ndio ina matter. It's not the thing itself. Ndio? Yes. Yeah, so that's my take.
So as you've heard from my beautiful and very...
I have something else to add.
No, wait, chill. So as you've heard from Brian and Shillah, very, very strong and actually
Shillah
correct.
Because I'm the last one to speak. I was the last one.
Nimekorektiwa
Again.
venye tumeambiwa communication is key. Huwezi fungua mlango bila funguo. So communication is key. And communication is the key.
Yeah.
For you to open your doors. And by the way, I know I have completely made zero sense, but I know
It's
that
making sense.
you understand what
It's
I'm
making
saying.
sense. I support
Okay.
you.
So gender roles, male and female, I feel like these days tuna improve. By the way, I don't see ati male can't cook. Babangu anapikanga, anaendanga kwa kitchen anasema hii nyama yenye mnapikanga naenda kupika mimi mwenyewe, msikie venye chakula yangu inakuanga tamu. Yes dad, I give you credits. So anyway, yeah, so men cook, women do everything. So it's nice the way people are taking gender roles these days compared to the last kitambo days.
No.
Brian, you had something to say?
Yeah, manze. To me, honestly, I want to say like gender roles should not be a thing anymore. Sasawa. Like we should be at a point where umona vile you would live with, if you're a girl, okay? How do you live with another girl? Okay, and if you're a dude, how you live with another dude? So because me, I know like these co-sharing situations are usually so equitable, man. Like if I washed vyombo yesterday, you will do it today. Okay, if I provided food yesterday, man, you'll do the same. You will not expect me to provide for you because boy, I'm saying, like let's learn to remove those thingies. That's how. And for girls, I keep telling you people that you should not wait to be asserted, okay, or to be validated by dudes. Be your own people. Sasawa.
Yes.
Akuna, there is no such thing as, oh, I'm a girl. Akuna ati princess treatment. And something else, you should also understand the power and the importance of choice. Sasawa. There's some women who want to live in the traditional way. Like they want their gender roles. That's why, if you remember, there's a podcast I talked about this a while back. I don't know. But you guys should remember there's always a power of choice, so that you should make sure that your relationship dynamics are very clear. Whether it's with your sister, whether it's with your girlfriend, whether it's even with your parents, they understand whether you guys have roles assigned to specific genders or whether you want to live a certain way. And understand, vile ume set these standards with someone else, see the same way someone else wants to live. So this conversation should not be something you hear, it should be something you're having with people on a constant basis. How would you like us to treat each other? So what are our dynamics? What are our rules? What are our standards? That's our wise words there from Mr. King.
I know.
That was amazing. I had so much contradictions on that topic, but I have finally finalized on everything. Today was fun. It was interesting. It was heartwarming. Let's say heartwarming. And that is the end of Toto On Podcast with Muguimii Marshall.
Brian King.
Shillah Lwangu.
Brian King.
Thank you. Bye.
Shillah Lwangu. Bye.
Au revoir.